Ki Tissa, when you take. Exodus chapter 30, verse 11 to chapter 34, verse 35. Exodus 30. When the census of Bnei Israel you take, each one atonement for his life shall make. 20 years and older, a half shekel shall give, the contribution to Adonai, that they may live. The rich do not give more, the poor no less. So they are remembered, it's for the tent service. A bronze basin between the tent and bronze altar it must lie, for the priests to wash their hands and feet, lest they die. Spices for the anointing oil made by a perfumer, to anoint only the priest's tent and all its furniture. Sweet spices for the incense, salted and clean. Before the witness it is to be smelt and seen. Whoever makes like it to smell shall be cut off as well. Exodus 31. Bezalel from Yehuda, a few others, and Oholiab from Dan, were filled with the spirit of El for all the work to be done. Adonai's Sabbaths they are to guard for all time. Between him and his people it is a holy sign. Everyone working on Shabbat shall be put to death certainly. Throughout their generations it's a covenant everlastingly. And when he finished speaking on Mount Sinai, Moshe received the tablets from the finger of Adonai. Exodus 32. The people became impatient. Moshe took too long, and soon Aaron was surrounded by a throng. They desired gods they could see, and ripped off their earrings happily. A golden calf and an altar to Adonai he made. Eating and drinking they rose up to play. Yah sent Moshe down right away, for his people he wanted to slay. For so quickly they've turned from his way. Moshe pleaded why before his God's face. With a strong hand he brought them to this place. The Mitzrites should say he brought them out only to kill. Remember the covenant, and Yah relented from this evil. In anger the 2 tablets, the writing of Elohim, Moshe broke beneath the mount before it was seen. The ashes of the calf on the water he did scatter, and the sons of Israel had to drink this matter. Levi gathered to Moshe at the camp's gate, and 3,000 men with the sword met their fate, and a blessing was brought on Levi that date. To Adonai Moshe did return, to make atonement for their sin, if not, to blot him out of the book written. But he had to lead them to the place Yah had spoken about, for only those that sin against him he would blot out. His messenger would lead the way, but first the people by Adonai were plagued. Exodus 33. Elohim commanded Israel to continue their journey, but in their midst he would not be. Mournfully their ornaments they did remove, and outside camp did Moshe his tent move. Everyone who desired Adonai's face went out to this meeting place. Here the cloud did descend, and everyone bowed at the door of his tent. Here Adonai spoke with Moshe face to face, and Yehoshua chose not to leave this place. Moshe sought Elohim's way, Adonai he wanted to know. Yah knew him by name, and with Israel he said he would go. The kavod of Yah Moshe desired to see. Only his back in the cleft of the rock it would be. Exodus 34. New tablets Moshe should bring on which Adonai would write. Like the first 2 he should present them before his sight. Down in the cloud on the mount Adonai came. He stood with Moshe and proclaimed his name. Adonai declared himself patient and forgiving, but also how he has to deal with our sin, visiting Avon on children's children. Hurriedly Moshe bowed and did pray for Yah to take their avon away, and beseeched him in their midst to stay. This is the covenant Adonai did make. They should guard not other gods to take. No covenant you cut with the inhabitants of the land, Yah will drive them out with a strong hand. He will do wonders like never before. Don't take their daughters to make your sons whore. 6 days you work, the 7th you rest. In plowing and harvest, this is the test. Remember, all male firstborn are mine. Guard unleavened bread at the appointed time. Also at Shavuot and Sukkot you must appear. These are the 3 times you must come in a year. No leaven is allowed with Adonai's offerings. The Pesach sacrifice will not remain till morning. The first of the first fruits they must remember to bring. The tablets Moshe brought after another 40 day and night, and his face shone before Aaron and Yisrael so bright. Afraid to come near him were they. He called, they came, and Yah's words he did relay.